Alright, welcome back. Today we'll be doing how to use the cut tool. And also how to set in and out points, and yeah. It'll be fun. First and foremost, we need a clip. We're gonna go, let's do stem promo. We got some stuff in there. What do you think, Rico? Oh, I got Rico with me today. Hey Rico, say hi.
Hey guys.
Alright, cool. Alright, Rico, which one should we do?
Drone footage.
Drone footage, I like that. Drone footage, I like that. What do we got? Okay, we got the front of a couple middle schools here. We did a little intro video. Let's do this one. This one's kind of cool. I like this one. So we're just going to simply click and drag it into the library over here in projects. And when I let go, it imports the file. And we're ready to start work. So we're going to double click on this. Double click the logo and it comes up. Bam. Now when it comes up, we're going to cut this because obviously we don't want this beginning part and we may not want the ending part. So let's say that we only want the part where we see Berkner High School. The lettering, right? So the first method is going to be the in and out method. And for the in and out method, if you look down here, we're going to mark in where we want the clip to start. We want it to start on this frame. So we're going to mark in. We're going to fast forward a little bit, and right around there, I guess we're going to mark it out. Now to mark it out, it's right here. It's the right bracket. Click there, and if you look within your preview source monitor here, you'll see that it's highlighted this lighter gray. Now this lighter gray is what you're going to be working with in your sequence. So in order to use it, you just click in your sequence, right? Not sequence. Click in your preview and click and drag it down, and what we have here is just this part, just that part. If you wanted something else, you can go to it again. Let's say we want this tree for some odd reason. Let's say we want this tree. We're gonna go ahead and click mark in, and that's an awkward angle. Let's actually mark in right around here. So mark in. It also, if you notice, there's an I next to it. You can also press the I button to mark it in as well. So mark in, go a couple frames. We're gonna press O because the O is the mark out. And bam, there's that. We're gonna drag that down, and then all we have is, if we look over here, you gotta right click and scale to frame size. The reason why we gotta do that is because if you notice, the actual clip is bigger than your program, mostly because this is 4K. This is shot in 4K. So all we gotta do is right click, scale to frame size. Same with this one. Right click, scale to frame size. And now if we look, this clip is just the letters. If we go over here, we have this clip. It's just the one tree. Super simple. And that's one method of cut. Let's say we're gonna cut something else. So let's go and delete those. We don't even want those. Go ahead and zoom back in. In order to zoom in out of your sequence, you can just click and drag this, and it'll scale you in. It'll zoom in. Let's do another clip, Rico, and we'll show them how to cut drone footage. No, let's go back. Let's do my whistling is not that great, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's do I don't know, Rico, animation vid apology. No. How about some of this? I don't know what these clips are, but we're about to find out. How about this one? Random clip. Cool. Doesn't even matter. Watch the way I imported this one. I'm just gonna click and drag this into my sequence. Ta-da! It'll import it and put it in the sequence. Oh, cool. We're flipping robots. We're doing some robotics. It appears to be a 4K footage because I'm pretty zoomed in. So I'm going to right click on it, and just like last time, scale to frame size. Control Z that. We're going to do scale to frame size, and there we go. Now this is filmed with the C300, and I've used this camera before, and it actually films at 2046 by 1080. So true 2K. So that's why you see these black bars. Don't even worry about that. That doesn't matter. I can simply go here to scale, and I can scale in a little bit just to get rid of that. Doesn't matter. Now, let's say that we only want, in terms of cutting, right, the razor tool, I want it to start here. right before this goes, like right around there. And I don't want this other part. There's two other methods to doing this. One is the razor tool, which is, if you look over here, it's right there. So razor tool, come over here. Again, I'm gonna dice it right here, slice and dice. And then I'm gonna go back to my cursor tool, come back here, click that, and delete. Funny.
Can't you also press C to cut?
Now Rico's saying, can't you also press C? Now what Rico's referring to is, for example, that cut the beginning. Let's go and cut the end, and I'll show you what he's talking about. So here I'm pressing the right arrow key to go right around there. Now that's where I want to end it. So what it's referring to is if I just press C, it'll give me the razor tool. Now why is that? If we come over here and we hover over it, you can see that the tool for it, right, the tooltip, the little shortcut is C. The toolcut, or the toolcut, the shortcut for the selection tool is also V. So if you simply press V on the keyboard, you have the selection tool, you have the razor tool. Selection, razor, back and forth. Fun times. Now, that's a pretty quick way to do it is press C, and then I press the V on my keyboard, select this, and delete. And there you go. All I have is that. Now let me show you another cool way to do it. Let's say that I go to the part that I want, right around there. One method, I guess the third method is just another way to do it. You just click and drag this, and ba-bam. Now this is kind of a weird thing to understand. I can extend this and decrease it. And now what I'm doing is I'm changing what you can see. So essentially, if I want to end the clip there, I'm gonna end the clip right there as opposed to over here. So I'm gonna go to that point and simply just drag it over, and it'll cut the clip to the specific point. I don't have to go to the razor tool. I don't have to select this part and delete it, right? I don't gotta do any of that, right? All I gotta do is click and drag it over, and ba-bam. What do we have? We have the clip that we wanted. So there's two methods. There's the in and out pull. What am I saying? There's the in and out method, which is up here. And then we have the cut method and the drag method, where I'm just dragging the clip over. Super easy. All right, Rico, what do you want to say?
Nothing. That was a good tutorial.
All right, stay fresh, stay crispy. Stay crispy? That's funny, guys. They're laughing because I said stay crispy. Stay fresh, stay crispy, stay Premiere. Get it? Because Premiere Elements, Premiere. Okay. Alrighty. I guess that's it then.